I see people are getting in. Let's wait 1 or 2 more minutes and then we can get started. Meanwhile, I will share you a link to a Google Drive. Okay. And if you are okay sharing your resume, the current resume, you can upload it here. Now, by so what is going to happen is I'll have a copy of your resume, and if we have a time, I can open your resume and uh, give you the feedback. Okay. So if you are okay sharing your resume, please do share your resume in the Google Drive. I hope you should be able to upload it here. And if you upload here, yeah, I can open your resume and give you some customized feedback. Okay. Okay. Can you confirm? Are you able to see my screen? Are you also able to see me loud and clear? All good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good. Let's get started. But before that, let me introduce myself. So my name is Sagar Joshi. Uh, I have 15 years of industry experience. So I have worked into IT almost 13 years. Now I am into full-time training and coaching. I do have my own academy where I teach for the software testers. Okay, so for the software testing professionals. So predominantly we are into delivering ISTQB training programs. Yeah, and I do deliver this rhythm makeover workshops, and yeah, so even I have been with the ShriLearning, so I have done my PMP, PMI-ACP from ShriLearning long back, I think 4, 5 years back, and that's how we have a session here. Okay, now let's get started with setting up some rules. Okay, the ground rules. So I'm gonna open some of your resumes if you have submitted in the Google Drive. So no one is gonna judge, okay, the others. Everyone come with a different background, different experience, right? Not everyone has the same things in the life. Okay. So no one is gonna judge anyone else here, okay, based on what experience or what or how is his her resume. Okay. So everything is for the learning. Okay. So no complaints. I know a lot of you might have a career gaps, the breaks, right? Yeah, but everything you have to look into a positive way. Okay, so when you are crafting your experiences, always you should see what is a positive in it. That is what you should highlight. Okay, so everyone is having some or other issues, right? So you should see what is a positive in this and you should highlight that. Make sure that you are committed to your future. So writing a resume, many times we underestimate this, right? We underestimate this. It's gonna take a huge time, effort if you really wanted to craft a good resume. Okay, so make sure that you are committed towards it. Make sure that you have pen paper with you, so take some notes. Okay, if you have your resume, that is good because you are gonna discover a lot of mistakes what you are already doing in your resume. Okay, many of you will able to identify why you are not getting those interview calls. Okay, so what is the goal of this webinar? Okay, the goal of this webinar is making you aware what mistakes are you doing. Okay, so as a project manager, what mistakes you are doing with your resumes. Okay, how to avoid this and how AI can help you to fix them. Now, the fixing them is going to take more time, more effort. Okay, how much I can fit into this 1 hour session could be question. Okay, but yeah, so there are ways how you can fix this. Okay, so maybe I'll brief you how we can take this further. Okay, and then you can give your suggestions and the Rahul and Sri Learning will decide this. But yeah, to some level, I'll help you how to fix this. Okay, but covering each and everything in this 1 hour session could be tough. Okay, So, what should be your expectation from your resume? The resume should give you more interview calls, and that's it. Okay, and the dot. So, having a better resume is gonna give you more interview calls. But how you perform in the interview depends on your experience. How you even the interview requires a different preparation, right? But having a good resume should give you more interview calls. So it's a science. Okay, it's a science. Writing a resume is a science, which you should learn. Okay. Okay. So there is no best resume as such, but yeah, you should try to have a good resume. Okay. So there is nothing called as a best. Okay. Now, who are the stakeholders for your resume? Whom you should write a resume for? Many of you are coming from project management background, right? So who all are the stakeholders for your resume? Hmm? Whom you should write a resume for? What do you think?
HR.
HR, okay. So HR, the human resource, yeah, the HR manager, okay. Who else? Hiring manager, right?
Product manager who are looking for
Right,
position.
right. So this is a hiring manager. You can also say a project manager who is gonna hire, right? The recruiter is this one HR, right? Okay. Who else? Who else are the other stakeholders? There is most important stakeholder is this guy. Who is this? What is ATS? It's an application tracking system software, right? So there are three important stakeholders for your resume. The very first one is a ATS, and this is a software. It's not a human. Then ATS is gonna give recommendations to the HR, the recruiter. HR is gonna shortlist some of the profiles and forward this to the hiring manager, the project manager, who is gonna, who has requested this particular position to be filled. So there are three important stakeholders: the ATS, the recruiter or HR, and there is a hiring manager. So when you are crafting your resume, you should fulfill your resume for all these three stakeholders. Now let's say there is one job position which is open. Okay, let's say there is a one job position. Now, for this one job position, you'll have 500 applications, right? So you'll have a 500 applications. So the ATS is gonna capture 500 applications, but it's gonna filter and give maybe a 20 suggestions to the recruiter. The recruiter is gonna filter this 20 and make five suggestions to the HR manager. So do you see from this 500 resumes, your resume should be standing good till the till it gets to the hiring manager. Now, how the ATS is gonna filter? Now, ATS is gonna hold a lot of resumes. Okay, ATS is a software, like how you do a search on a Google, right? If you do a search on a Google, you'll get some results, the relevant results. So the same way, when there is any job requirement, the HR is gonna identify what are the skills from the job description. What are the keywords, because he's a non-technical guy, right? I just don't know the technical knowledge. He's a non-technical guy. He's gonna look for the keywords, the skills, and he's gonna just give a search in the ATS. Now, if your resume has these keywords, if your resume has these skills, it will show on the top of the search. If your resume, if your profile doesn't appear on the first page, second page, the recruiter is not gonna notice it. He is not gonna notice it, right? Hardly he'll go for three, four, 5 pages, not more than that, right? So even if it is one position, you will not even go on second page, right? So first 10, 15 results is what he's gonna look into it. So he's gonna download this 20 resumes, the 20 profiles out of 500 based on what ATS has made suggestion. And then he's gonna open these resumes, right? And he's gonna review. He will spend maybe 7, 10 seconds, not more than that, because he has to review 20 resumes. And he has to make a recommendation for five. Now, when he's doing this, he's a non-technical guy, right? He's just gonna open, look, and if he'll just scan through and if he identified the skills, keywords easily, he may make a recommendation to hiring manager. He may forward it to hiring manager. Otherwise, yeah, he's gonna also crop the resume. So you have to satisfy all these three stakeholders. Okay, your resume should satisfy all these three stakeholders. Most important is the ATS. He is not a human, right? So if you have a right keywords in your resume, there are more chances that your resume is gonna get a shortlisted. If you don't have, your resume will not be discovered. The ATS is gonna not punish you for the length of the resume. We'll discuss about the how much or how long should be your resume. But yeah, the ATS is not gonna punish you for the length of your resume. How many pages it is, it's not gonna punish you. Okay. But if you don't have any right keywords, the skills are not highlighted, it's gonna punish you because it's gonna not show you your resume in the search results. So this is very important to understand. Okay. The other thing is that you may have a formatting mistakes in your resume. So like generally if you have a two-column resumes, the two-column resumes are not gonna work good for the software to scan, right? Because if you have a two-column resumes, the sections what you have may get the content in the sections may get misplaced and the software will not understand it, which part of a content is under what section. So if you really have a two-column resume, you should get rid of it. So creativity will be punished here, will be ignored here. So you should have a simple resume. Okay. So adding images not needed. Okay. So have a simple resume. Maybe by end of this session, I'll give you the resume template. Okay, which is gonna work best for you. Okay, so please stay until the end. Whoever is gonna stay until the end of this session, you are gonna get the best resume template. I'm going to share only one. I don't want to make you confused. And if you follow that one, that's pretty good enough. Okay. So the lot of times the deserving candidates are not filtered, not shown in the results. Why? Because of these mistakes. You don't have the right keywords in the resume, or maybe you have some formatting. You have a two-column resumes, or you have a lot of tables in the resume. Tables is also very hard to scan for the software. Okay, the fields, the rows, the columns will get misplaced. The information will get misplaced. So don't add too much of creativity because at the first place you are writing a resume for the software. So keep it simple. Now, how you can evaluate your resume, whether it is the best for the ATS or not? Simply you copy the resume content in a plain text file and see that the content is not breaking the flow. Maybe I'll show you. Let me see. Do you guys have uploaded your resume? Let me see if we have some here. 1 second, so that I can give you an example here. Okay, I see only two resumes here. Okay, let me share you a Google Drive link. Please upload your resume so that I can open and give you some suggestions. Okay. Now maybe I don't have enough examples here. Let me open from something what I already have. Yeah. So some of you might be having this kind of resume, the two-column resume. Okay. So this is very difficult to scan for the ATS. Okay, I'll show you why I'm saying this. Now let me copy each and everything from here. I'm just copying each and everything from here, and I'm gonna paste it in a simple text file. Okay. Okay. So yeah, let me paste it here. Okay. Now if you see, okay, let me have both the things in the same screen. Okay. Okay. Right. So yeah, this much. Okay. So it has captured the name. Okay. So name is there. After that, professional summary is coming. But if you see, contact information is misplaced. Do you see? It is coming in between somewhere here. Now, if you see here, even there is a project work history, some project description. It is having 6 points, but the seventh point is misplaced somewhere here. You see, because it went on the next page. So now the ATS will not know that okay, this particular point was under this particular project description. How it will know? It will not know. So when you have a two-column resumes, you will see this kind of problems. The ATS, the software will not able to understand what content is under what section. I'll show you one more example. Yeah, this resume. Again, this is a two-column resume. Again, let me copy. Again, it's a one page, so it's a easy. Let me open the same text file. Okay, let me open a new text file. Okay. Now, if you see here, the creativity here, what is the creativity? Added space, extra spaces. Now the ATS will not know that this is a, you see, the contact and profile is also misplaced. Actually, these are two different things. Okay, so you see, contact and profile is came at the same line. First thing, it will not understand that this is a contact because there is extra spaces. The software will not read it as a contact. It will not read it as a profile. So this is very big mistake. The ATS will not recognize what is this skills. It's not written as a skills. Okay, so there are extra spaces. So if you have this kind of creatives, it's gonna punish you. The ATS is gonna punish you. Okay, makes sense. Are you following? Also, a lot of contents are misplaced here. Okay, I can maybe show you. Uh, okay, so you see additional information. Okay, where is additional information? Yeah. So you see additional information, and under additional information, you have a certifications here, which was a separate section here. Actually. So it has misplaced the content. Why? Because there are two column resumes. Yes, it looks good, but it's not gonna help you. The ATS is gonna not like this kind of resumes because you're making it tough for the ATS for the software to understand the content of this resume. Okay. So the simple test, what you can do is you just copy the resume, the entire text, do Control A, Control C, and paste it in a simple text form, and make sure that the flow is not missing, flow is not been broken. Okay, that will ensure that your resume is ATS compliant. Okay, all good. Everyone is with me. Is it low? My voice is low. Everyone is facing the same. No.
No. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Neha, you can maybe disconnect and join back. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone for confirming. Okay, so don't use tables. Table is also very difficult for parsing for the software. No images, no photos in your resume, no logos as well. Many times we tend to put the logos, right? Maybe a PMP certified logo, ISTQB certification logo. No, it's gonna make the tool to pass the file very difficult. So don't have them. Okay. Don't use text boxes. Use a simple text. The bullet should be simple dot. Okay. Don't use fancy bullet. Sometimes what happens is this may be converted as a some emojis. Okay. So don't go for any fancy bullets. Have a simple bullets like how I have in the slide. Okay. So this kind of bullets is pretty good. Okay. Don't use a fancy bullet because sometimes those are not processed well. Okay. Important details in a header and footer. No, you should not put important details in header and footer. And the multi-column resumes are not going to work good for the ATS. The another thing is that what is the title of your sections? Because when the software is going to scan, the summary should be labeled as a summary, not as a profile, right? Yeah, you may put a career summary, that's or professional summary, that's fine. But the titles of the section should be the same. It should be the standard. You can't innovate your own titles and say that no, this should be there. No, the tool will not understand. So make sure that you are following this section headings so that the tool, the ATS will know that whatever is coming after this is into this section. Okay. Maybe let me open some of your resumes and give you some feedback. I see some of you have uploaded here, right? Let me refresh. Oh, so many resumes. Good. Ah, now, okay, let me go with the Rohit. Okay, Rohit, you don't need to give a photo here. Okay, instead, you have a LinkedIn URL. That's good. So if anyone wanted to see you, they will see you on your LinkedIn profile. So your LinkedIn profile should have a professional picture. Okay, not in the resume. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Section heading is good. Okay, core competences. Okay. Here you can put the skills. Okay. Okay, technical skills you have. Work experience, you can remove the related work experience. Okay, related is not required. You can remove that. You should only put a related to experience here. Okay.
Yes.
Hmm. Project experience. Okay. So I think let me go here. Okay. So you can have just the projects.
Okay.
The experience is gonna describe under experience. You're gonna describe your association with different organizations. Under projects, you are gonna describe different projects. Okay, so yeah, it may confuse the ATS, which is experience. Okay, under this section or under this section. So just keep it as a projects. Okay, and here keep it as a work experience. So that will do. Okay, good. Yeah, these details are not required. You are not signing.
Yeah.
This is not a formal document. You don't need a declaration. You don't need to give a driving license detail. You don't need to give a passport details. No references are required. Okay. So it's not a resume is not your formal document. You don't need to sign this. No.
Uh,
Okay. It's not a legal document.
Mr.
Okay.
Sagar, I have
So
one
no
question.
declarations here. Okay. You're misusing the space. Okay. Yeah. There are some questions.
Mr. Sagar, I have one question actually. I just looking this current resume which you are explaining. You are giving very nice way to explain. That's good for us actually. I'm a little bit confused when we mention in first page of this profile summary or like that wise, which can capture the most of the things of the career parts. Okay, And once we can go for this, take the same example, which is same in my resume actually, which I'm facing the issue also. If you mention in a profile summary, you have some career experience of the project management, career experience of your domain expertise, and some of the additional experience in the profile summary. After that, you can go for the your all the experiences, company experiences. In that company experience, we need to highlight each, and then let's see, this is the study of the customer input and prepare the details scope, because that's we
Not
have already
needed.
highlighted in the summary, na?
Not needed. Okay. So I'm gonna come to that. Okay. Right now, if you see, okay, this is a two-page resume, so it's good. Okay. But yeah, you may not require to put all the details under work experience. Okay. Maybe I'll show you one of the resume. Uh,
If you don't mind, I can share my resume to you, because I'm facing a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of
You already have a Google Drive link. You can upload it here, and I can open your resume. Okay.
from
So
where I can get Google Drive. Can you just post in
I
the
have
chat
shared the
window?
link again in the chat. Okay.
Oh,
Ah, 1 second. Okay. So I can show you one of the example. Okay. Now I'm using some tool. You can ignore this. Okay. But I'll just show you the how the resume should look like. Okay. Now the experience can be just a list of your role, association with the organization, and when to where. Because you're gonna give more details in your project. Okay. So you don't need to describe always the experience here. Okay, so you can, because anyways you're describing what was your roles and responsibilities under project. So you can choose either you wanted to describe here or you wanted to describe under the project. I feel projects is a good part where you can describe. Here you can just tell which organizations you work, what is your role and when to where, and what was the location probably, the city and the country, maybe that's it. Okay, so you don't need to describe the experience part as well as the project. But yeah, there could be some use cases like you if you see my particular resume. Okay, uh, so right now I'm into teaching, the coaching, right? So describing projects doesn't make sense for me because when I was working with the projects, I was having a technical role, right? So I have no section called projects here. But I have described my experience in detail because I have just described the general activities what I did into this particular roles. So it's based on what is that you wanted to target. Either you can describe into projects, okay, if you are your experience is project specific, or if you have worked with organization and your role with that organization was the same across your duration, maybe you can describe under experience. So one place it is enough. You don't need to describe the same things at a multiple places. Make sense?
Mr. Sagar, can you open my resume? Just I right now, I just upload in the Google.
Okay. What? Uh,
Baba Sahib Mukane is my name.
okay. Okay. Let me refresh.
Yes, it's up.
Quick.
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. So first thing, these icons not needed. Okay, it's gonna make it difficult. Uh, okay. Yeah, summary looks too big. Okay, the summary is too big. Okay, it's not a summary. It's no longer a summary. Okay. Uh, hmm. Again, these boxes are gonna create a problem. Okay. Uh, Notable accomplishment. See, I'm not able to select. I see some problem with this. Okay. Work experience is fine. Uh, hmm. Okay. Education. Okay. Again, these details are not required. Okay. These details are not required. Unless and until you don't have any foreign language knowledge, mentioning English, Hindi, Kannada, Marathi is not needed. No one is going to give you job just because you know local languages, right? So this is no longer is effective. Okay. Certifications is fine. Okay. I see your resume is too big. Okay, 3 pages. So you have to only keep
This
the relevant
result area is required. If you see that key result area mentioned in below this work experience, right? Yeah.
key result areas. Hmm. Now, what is key result areas?
Just highlighting the subject knowledge.
Hmm. Hmm. That you can do. Okay. So first thing is your resume. I feel a lot of things are confusing. So I don't see your experience part. Okay. So work experience is what you are saying, right? So it's hmm, hmm, okay. Actually, this should be further. Okay. After once you describe this, so your duration should come later. Okay, not before. Okay, so I'm going to give you the template, and if you follow that template, you will be able to rewrite this. Okay,
Noted.
right
Noted.
now, it's not readable. Okay, it's not readable. I see a lot of things in a short space. Okay,
Noted. Noted.
and this key result area could be part of your summary. You don't need to highlight
Yeah.
separately.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
my question only. That's
and
correct.
highlight this as a part of your project experience. Okay, not as a separate section. So this
Noted.
should be highlighted through your summary or through your project descriptions. So
Fine.
you create a separate tools for this. Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
this is Dhanasekaran. Can you please look at my profile once, please? Dhanasekaran
Okay.
Shanmugam.
Okay.
Sagar, this is Pallavi Bise as well. So,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
points that you mentioned, right? I have tried to keep. I mean, I have been following, and I'm trying to refer it, but still, I'm not getting the number of interview calls as you mentioned. So, if you
Fine.
can just
Fine.
also open
We
my
we
resume
will
and
discuss.
see what's
Sure.
going on.
Sure, Pallavi. Sure, Pallavi. Okay. So we have to cover a lot of content. Okay. So maybe I'll open your resumes later so that whoever has the time and bandwidth to spend more time, okay, they can stay back. Okay. So maybe
Sure.
this would be a final resume and we will go through the slides. Okay, because I had to cover a lot of topics.
Sagarji, in addition to this, and
Thank
just
you.
one addition point is that there is lot of boom is right now in the market. The template for European countries something different. Template for the African countries something different. That's also you cover in this part, so that we can get understanding this bullshit.
Okay, fine, fine. We will discuss that.
Oh,
Okay. First thing is, uh, uh, yeah, Shweta is, there should be something summary. Okay. Public health specialist. Okay. So you can put the role as a summary here. Okay. So change this title. Key competencies is good. Professional experience. Yeah, this is good. So you can describe the experience. The problem here is if you feel like this is more of a job description, not as a contribution. I don't see any value here. I don't see any quantitative outcomes here. Okay. So you're not writing a job description, you're writing your value. Okay. So if I read this, it is describing your roles and responsibilities, and it's not giving me the values. Okay. So I see maybe one place you have a quantitative value, but yeah, it should be there. More bullet points should be there, and there could be one or two without quantitative. But it's other way around right now. So
Sagar,
if
can
you
you
read,
give more stress on quantitative and value? Because I think
sure,
the
sure, sure.
same challenges I'm facing here.
Sure, sure, sure. I'll show you some examples. Okay. Again, these two columns are gonna break the ATS. Okay, don't have this kind of two column things. Okay. So it will not, even if I'm selecting UC, okay, how it's been selecting. So it's selecting randomly, right? It's selecting something below also. So when I'm gonna copy this resume into a text file, it's gonna break the flow. So the ATS is gonna ATS is gonna punish you here. Okay. Yeah, yeah. We are gonna stop the questions. Okay, we'll go for the questions last. Okay. Okay. think otherwise it's fine. Okay. Okay, let's go into the slides. Okay, so make sure that you have a standard titles for the section. Okay, don't break these titles, otherwise the ATS will not understand what it has. Okay, the content. Okay, the contact information, keep it simple. Don't give your detailed address, not required. Just mention city, country, that is enough. Okay, you don't need to write a house number, the road, right? The apartment name. No, if you are getting selected, you will get a form to fill. Okay, you don't need to write a detailed address in your resume. Give your professional email ID, mobile number. Use enough spacing. If you're writing a mobile number with all 10 digits together, and if your HR is gonna make a mistake when dialing a number, he may not make an effort to call you again or check the number, right? So make it easy for him so that he can easily read the number and dial. Okay, so give enough spaces. Maybe after 5 digits, give a space. That is what we generally follow. But I have a special number, so I use this kind of things. Okay, so that it is easy for the HR to dial my number. Okay, so make it easy and have a personalized LinkedIn URL. So you don't need to add a photo in your resume, but yeah, give a link to the LinkedIn, and this LinkedIn profile should have your photo, the professional photo. Okay, and avoid using unprofessional email address. Okay, now one more very important hack. Okay, now when the HR shortlist your resume, okay, from the ATS, he's gonna download your resume, right? So maybe the first 20 results, he's gonna download the resume. Now, when he downloaded, let's say there is a folder which consists of 20 resumes. Which resume he's gonna open first? Hmm?
With role, which has been specified with the role.
Okay.
The
He
file
found
name
that all these are
contains
relevant.
resume.
That's why he has downloaded, right? Hmm?
Maybe the file name contains resume underscore the person name or like that.
Okay.
The most
Okay.
important point is that he will search the keywords what they require for their
No, he had searched, and that's why the ATS has given these resumes. Okay. And he has downloaded a local copy of these resumes. Okay. Now let's say I have a folder with all these resumes. Whose resume I'm gonna open? Hmm?
Less file size.
Okay. The one which is at the first, right? Hmm? Oh, no. The one which is at the first, at the top, right?
Yeah,
Do
true,
you agree?
true. Agree. Yeah,
Right?
agree, sir. Agree with you, sir.
Now, if your name is starting with the S, how you can get benefited with this? Hmm? Now, okay, let me rename this and change the name with a dot. Do you see what has happened? So this is a simple hack. Okay. So what should be your resume file name? Start with a dot. Okay. Give your first name. Separate it with a underscore or a hyphen. Last name. And then the role what you are applying for. You don't need to write a resume here. It's a resume. He knows, right? I see a lot of unprofessional names, right? CV. Okay. Again, profile. You don't need to put this. Version 2, version 1, right? So this is not the best way. Only resume. No. Okay. So you don't need to mention resume, CV in your file name. Keep it simple. Give your first name, last name, and the job position for which you are applying. So either you can separate the two words with a underscore and your name and the job position with a hyphen, or you can do other way around also. Okay, I prefer this one because this gives a separation. But yeah, any other way around is also fine. Okay. So use one of this to separate the words and one of this to separate the name and the position. Okay, this is a super hack. No one will tell you. Okay. But yeah, if you start your file name with a dot, always whenever you download it, it's gonna be on the top of the list, top of all the files. Okay. Okay, the resume length. Make sure that it is a 1 page or 2 page, not more than that. Not even 1.5 page, not even 1.75 page. It looks incomplete. Okay, so either it is 1 page or 2 page. So if it is getting 1.5 page, maybe add some more content, or maybe increase the font size and fill out all those 2 pages.
What
Don't
about
keep,
3 page?
no, not needed.
Okay.
People are not gonna read 3 pages resume. Okay, 1 page or 2 page. Okay, not even 3 pages. Okay, how big is your resume? Who was asking this? Who was
Sir, it's
asking
me,
this?
Dhanasekaran.
Yeah, three
Dhanasekaran.
three page, Umesh.
Umesh. Okay,
Yeah.
Umesh, your resume is here.
Don't lost.
Yeah, the last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it 3 pages? Yes, it's a 3 pages. Okay, but it's I see 2.5 pages, right? You can easily accommodate in 2 pages. Okay, now, uh, hmm, okay, okay. So first thing is that summary is too big. I see you have summary here and again here. Okay, so I see it is possible for you to accommodate in 2 pages. Even you are not using this space.
Okay, got
Okay,
it.
so
Yeah.
it's possible for you. Maybe this education can go in one line. Okay, so it's possible for you. And see, describing what you did maybe 7 years before,
Mm.
is it relevant?
No, no, no. Agree.
Hmm? Is it
Yeah.
relevant? Are you applying for this role? Okay, many of you think if you see what you were doing 7 years before is not relevant for the role what you are applying. So hardly you should document 3 projects. I would say 3 is good enough. You can document 1, 2, or 3 projects. Even 4 would be too much. So document only last 3 projects. Even if you have only one project, that is enough. 1, 2, or 3, not more than 3. Because if you are documenting what something you did at the beginning of your career, it's not going to be relevant now. When I started my job, I was something like a tester or I was doing some Python coding. But now, if I'm looking for a job, I'm looking for a project manager experience, for a project manager position. So, whatever I did as a Python developer is not going to be relevant to this particular job. So, document only the relevant experience. The last 2, 3 projects is a good enough. You don't even need to document 4 projects.
I have one query. What
Yes.
if a person is having 15, 16 years of experience and 10 years in one company? Can we give just the 10 years experience is enough to be mentioned there?
Yeah. So, if you have that kind of thing, you can document one more project. That's fine. But even documenting one project is in because that is what you have spent a lot of time, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so you may document 2 projects. Okay, if you have a space and all, you can do that. Okay, but still, the more point should be in your the recent project. Okay, and the experience section is going to document all your association. Okay, also see if you are going to face a interviews and if someone asks you what you did on 10 years before, will you be able to confident on answering those questions?
Yeah, that is the
No, right? That is another thing.
Hmm.
Okay, so if you're putting something, you're giving interviewer that you can ask me the questions on this topic. But yeah, if you are done long back, now you are not able to recollect this. And yeah, that way you will fail in the interview. So document only the relevant things what makes sense. Okay. Anyone has bigger resume, 7, 8 page?
Sir, mine is 4 pages.
Okay.
Dhanasekaran.
Let me see this resume. Okay. Yeah, 3 pages. Here also you have to shorten. Okay, you have to shorten. Okay. So I see a lot of projects. Okay. Hmm. Uh, Let me see the experience here. Okay. I hope you're not getting offended by opening the resumes because that's how I can show you the examples. Okay. Professional experience. Okay. Okay. I think that is, yeah. So I see so many projects here. Okay. So many projects are described. You can see there are 5 projects are described, and that's why the resume length is high. Okay. Long. So this need to be fixed. Okay. Fine, let's go into the slides. Okay, so make sure that you have either 1 page resume or 2 pages, not more than that. Okay. The bullet points, whatever you mention under your professional experience or maybe under the projects, should be 1 line bullet point. Maximum it can be 2 line. Very few of them could be 2 line bullets. Try to have only single line bullet. Having 3 lines, 4 lines bullet, no one is gonna read that. So keep the bullet points very short. 1 line is what recommended. You may have some of them as a 2 lines. That's okay, but not many. Not every bullet point is a 2 line. No. Okay. So keep the bullets also short. Now the resume is gonna scan by ATS, the software, and it's also gonna calculate the how much experience you have based on your experience, based on the project duration, what you have mentioned. So yeah, you might be writing under summary that I have 15 years of experience, but the resume may not capture that, and it may capture what is that you have described in your resume. Like maybe, so if you see here, so it's gonna capture the resume, the experience based on this particular fields, and it should be consistent. Okay, this is a good example of writing from when to where you have worked with this, and this information is gonna help the ATS to calculate how much experience you really have. Okay, so make sure that you are following the same formatting when you are mentioning the dates. So month and year is good enough. You don't need to write a date as such. Okay, the month and year you can follow the same format everywhere. So that will help the ATS to understand how much time, how much duration you have worked. So have them consistent. Okay, no personal details like I mentioned, like passport details, date of birth, gender, marital status. Okay, you are not making a marriage proposal here, right? So you are not sending a marriage proposal here. So no personal details, no detail address, no, not needed. No references, not even a declaration because it's not a legal document. You don't need to sign it. Okay, you don't need to mention that I declare all this information is correct to the best of my knowledge. No, not needed. Okay. So get rid of this. Even languages are not needed unless and until you have some foreign language which you know. Okay. Okay. So don't have all this irrelevant information which doesn't make sense. Yeah, but have a customized LinkedIn profile URL. Many of you know how to do this customized URL. So I see many people have a URL, but it's not maybe customized. Okay, I don't see a LinkedIn profile URL. So instead of giving your picture here, you should give a profile URL. Anyone has a LinkedIn? Okay. So this is not a customized URL. Okay, so if you see here, this URL had some numbers. Okay,
Can you
so
explain how to do that, please?
yeah, maybe I can show you how to do
Sir,
this. Okay.
you can refer my profile, Dhanasekaran Shanmugam. I customized it.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So have a customized profile URL so that it gives how serious are you. Okay, it tells you how serious are you. Okay, so have a, yeah, this is good. Yeah, so this is a customized profile. You can see he has put his first name and the last name. Okay, so this is a customized URL. Okay, so I'll show you how to do.
How do you create this customized?
Right, I'm showing you. So you have to go to your profile. I already have my customized URL. Okay, but yeah, you have to go to your profile. You can click on edit here. Okay, sorry, not here. Okay, okay, you can see here public profile and URL. Okay, you have to click on edit here, the pencil icon, this pencil icon. Okay, now once you click on this particular pencil icon, you will see here there is again one more pencil icon, this one. And once you click here, it will allow you to edit your existing URL. Okay, so if I click here, it is allowing me to edit the URL. So choose the name which is not taken. Sometimes if you put your first name, last name, it may say that this particular URL is not available because someone might have already claimed that and you don't have. So try to using the combination of like how you create a email ID, right? So the same way you can grab the username which people have not picked in. Okay, so this is the way how you can have a customized URL. So make sure that you have a customized LinkedIn URL, profile URL. Second thing, now you should have a professional LinkedIn picture. Okay, because people are gonna come to your LinkedIn profile to see you. Okay, so I'll show you what are not a good profile pictures. Okay, so let me search for something, the project manager. Okay, I'm just searching for the role. Okay, I'll search for the people and remove all of the search. Okay, now do you see, first thing, this person do not have any profile picture, which is not good. Second picture, will you be able to recognize this guy? No, right? You can't see his face, right? Okay, even this kind of pictures, not recommended. Okay, not recommended. Even this one, see how small it is. You can't even realize. So when you are putting a picture, make sure that 75% of your picture is with a face, covered with your face. People want to see your face, right? Even this is not good. You can't see the face. He's underutilizing the space, right? If we could have zoomed in and showed more face, that would have been good instead of getting all these other details. Even this picture, not that great. Yeah, he has a professional picture, but he's not showing the face because when you search the icons, the pictures is very small. Even this picture, not good. You can't recognize who is she. But yeah, this is good. Okay, this is good. He has a good picture, but he could have zoomed in. He could have shown more face. This guy. Even this guy could have also, it's a good picture, but he could have shown more face. Okay, so make sure that 75% of your image, the picture, is showing your face. That is what is important. Okay. Okay, so again, a lot of people are making same mistake. They have a professional picture, but yeah, they are not showing the face. The face has a value, right? Okay, this is good one. Okay, the second one here is a good one. Even this girl's picture is good. We can recognize. Okay, but again, this is not to recommended. Even this one you can't see. Okay, are you getting? Okay, so you can also see my picture. Okay, you can see a lot of area is covered with a face. Okay, so show your more face. Have a smiling picture. That would be great. Okay, don't put something like this pictures. Okay, where hardly someone can recognize you. Okay, have a LinkedIn cover. Okay, so not having cover, instead of that, having a cover image is good. And you can use a Canva for this. Okay, to build a cover. Okay, let me show you Canva. Okay, you know this tool. Okay, so this is a free tool. You can create a account here. Yeah, if you need some premium images, you need to pay for it. But yeah, you for creating your profile picture and the cover image, you can go with a free plan. Okay, here you can search for a LinkedIn banner. Okay, now when I search for the LinkedIn banner, it's gonna give me a lot of templates. Whatever you like, you can choose. Okay, I would ask you to keep it simple. Okay, use something, this one, this Olivia, or maybe this one. Okay, can somebody mute? Umesh, can you go on mute? Okay, so use something simple. Just edit your name, role, give your contact information on the banner. Now, what will happen? Let's say I search for the project managers. Okay. Happening. Okay. I search for the project manager. Now, if I'm opening this Akash profile, okay. Now he don't have he don't have a banner. Okay, he don't have a banner. Now I had to click on contact information, and I don't see even his email ID and the mobile number. If I had to contact him, the first thing is that I had to send him a connection request. Right now, I have a paid plan of LinkedIn, so I can message him. But not everyone is gonna have a paid premium plan on a LinkedIn. So if you don't have, you can't message or you can't reach people who are not in your connection. But if he could have updated a banner here with his name, the designation, and with his email ID and the contact number, anyone who comes on his profile could have grabbed his contact information. Okay, so make yourself visible. Okay, people should be easy to access. Then only the HRs are gonna able to reach you. If you are making your contact information, hiding it, how you can expect people to reach you, right? So make your contact information available in your banner so that everyone can reach you without even they're in your connection or not in connection. Okay, so if you see my picture, you see the contact information, website, email ID, so that people can easily reach me. Even if you're not in my network, you can easily see this information. Okay, so have a banner, very simple banner. Let me show you one of this. Maybe if you're into electronics embedded, yeah, this banner fits good. You can just customize a template. You can just click here. So it will just update your name. Okay, I don't want this, so I'll just remove this, and I just update my email ID here. Okay, it's not fitting. I can just increase here. And then I just give my contact details. Very simple, right? Now I can click on share, download. PNG is good enough, and you can just click on download. It will just download this particular file, which you can upload it as a path. So it's download. It has already downloaded the local copy. Very simple, 2 minutes, right? Yeah. Once you create it, you can click on here. You can go on your profile. Again, click here, edit the cover image, and you can upload the new one. Okay, this is how you have to upload. Okay. Okay. Same way, you can also create a picture here using Canva. Okay, so if you search instead of LinkedIn banner here, you can search with the LinkedIn profile picture. Okay, now you see a lot of good templates here. Okay, a lot of good templates here. Okay, I like this one, so I can choose this one. Now I don't want this guy, so I'm gonna delete him, and I'll go into upload here, and I'm gonna upload. Yeah, let me see what picture I have. I'll just upload one of my local file. Uh, okay, 1 second. Okay, I should use my picture. No. Okay, so I'm uploading one of my picture, which is there on the local machine. I'm just gonna drag and drop it. Okay, it's not fitting because the background is different. Okay, but yeah, so hmm, yeah. So actually for this template, you need picture without a background. Okay, so you can use tools like remove background. Okay, actually Canva also has a remove background. Okay, so yeah, let me do this. Okay, this is a free tool. So you can upload your image and get a background removed. Okay, so I'm uploading my picture and it's gonna remove the background. Okay, now if I download, yeah, so it's gonna download. Now let me again upload the picture without a background. Okay, now if you see, yeah, it's fitting good here in this template. Now you can adjust, you can download this, and then you can just upload it on LinkedIn. Yeah, Canva also has a background removal, but that is a premium feature. Okay, it doesn't come with the free version. Okay, so here I could also remove in the Canva, but yeah, it requires a paid version. Okay, so simply you can do this. Okay, you can choose what template you like. Okay, now if you go with this kind of a template, again keep it simple. Okay, what is more important is showcasing your face. Okay, now here this picture is gonna fit probably. Okay, so yeah, this is giving a round frame. The background. Okay, let's not make it the Canva workshop. Okay, so you can explore this on your own. Okay, but use Canva to create your profile picture and the banner and have that. Okay, all good, all good. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, where you should start when you are crafting your resume, the first thing you should start is identify the job descriptions for which you wanted to apply. Okay, identify the job descriptions for which you wanted to apply. Now, let me go on LinkedIn and search a couple of job descriptions. Okay, let's go into the job and let's search with the project manager. Okay, now let's go with the very first one. Okay, the technical program manager at a Google. Okay, now if you see here, they have the job description here. Okay, is it the good one? I see roles and responsibility they have not described well. Okay, let's find something better. Magna. Okay. Yeah, we see detailed job roles and responsibilities. So this is good one. Okay, let's pick this one. Now let me pick one of your resume. Okay, one of your resume. Let's go with someone whose resume I have not opened. Maybe Rashmi. Okay. I'm just gonna copy whatever the content Rashmi has in her resume. Okay. Okay. Let me copy everything here. Okay. Now there is a website, character count tools. Okay. And now here I'm gonna just paste whatever is there in her resume. Okay, I can just copy pasted her resume here. Now once I do this, if you see below, if I just scroll below, it's gonna tell me which are the words which are repeated in this resume. Now you can see the project is repeated multiple times, 17 times. The management is repeated 11 times. The teams are repeated a lot of times. Agile, business. Now this is a good part, right? So this resume is targeted for the project manager role. But still, there could be some of the things. Now you can go with the two words. And you see cross-functional is highlighted more. Project manager only 3 times. I think it should have been still more. Project management 3 times. Okay, that's why it's less. Okay. Management and okay, so it's giving you what keywords you have targeted in this resume. Okay, what keywords are highlighted in this resume, what skills are highlighted in this resume. The very first thing is that to discover your resume, there should have enough keywords. The skill should be matching. The skill should be there, right?
Which tool are
So
we checking this?
which which
Tool.
tool? It's a
Yeah.
character count tool. Okay, I'll send a link in the chat.
Okay. So have you sent? Character. Okay.
Yeah.
So this will give us the visibility of the keywords we have used.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So you can see what are the keywords which are targeted. Now let me go to that particular job description which we have shortlisted. Okay, which we have wanted to target. Now let me copy each and everything what it has. Okay, I'm just copying each and everything what it has. Okay. And let me paste the same thing in the character count. Okay, the same thing in the character count. Now if you see, it's also looking for the same keywords. The project manager, the program manager, maybe they are looking, right? Continuous improvement. Now this keyword should be there in your resume. Right, the program management should be there, the project manager, the project management. So these are the keywords what is coming. And yeah, this is a simple way how you can do this. But yeah, you can also use some good prompts. Let me go on ChatGPT and give you one example of a prompt which will help you to identify the skills. Let me grab the prompt and then I'm gonna discuss this. Okay, so for now, let me copy what is we have a job description here. Okay, I'm just copying the job description. Whatever was there on the LinkedIn. Okay, just as is. I'm gonna give a prompt on top of this. Okay, let me grab the prompt. A second. Okay. Now I'm copying this prompt. Now what is this prompt? Yeah, it's a very big prompt. Yeah, I'm asking it analyze the below job description and give me 3 primary skills and some of the secondary skills. Okay, so I have copied the prompt. I have also copied the job description. Okay, I'm just gonna copy everything together and I'm gonna just give this to the chat GPT. So it will be a very big prompt along with the job description. Let me zoom in so that you can see. And now you will see that the chat GPT is gonna analyze this job description and gonna come up with a list of primary skills and the secondary skills. Okay, it's behaving very slow. Let me open up one more instance, maybe in private mode, and still run the same prompt here. Okay. What is happening? Why it is slow? Okay. Yeah. So you see, it has given primary skill. So they're looking for the project manager, PMP certified. Okay. Payroll software implementation, transformation experience, knowledge on payroll, regulations, the finance management, stakeholder management. So this should be there in your resume. Okay. So what I would ask you is find out 2, 3 job descriptions for your desired roles uh, from your desired organizations where you wanted to join. Have a list of these primary skills and secondary skills. I did not ask you to target all of the skills, but see what skills you already have and which the job descriptions are required. People say that okay, every job description you should have a different profile. No, I would not say that. Okay, unless and until you are applying for the 2 different roles. One is maybe as an actor, another is maybe as a project manager. Okay, so unless it is a 2 different roles, 2 different verticals, you don't need a multiple resumes. Okay, so you're not applying that wide kind of a job roles. So find out 2 or 3 job descriptions, find out what key skills these job descriptions are looking for or these roles are looking for, and ensure that these skills are highlighted in your resume. Okay, ensure that these skills are highlighted in your resume. Okay, so this is the first thing where you should start. Okay, you should start with analyzing, finding a job description and find out what skills are required for this role. And see that how you can highlight these skills through your summary, through your experience, through your projects, even the certifications. Okay, all good.
Sagar, can you share that prompt with us?
There are a lot of prompts. Okay,
Yeah,
so
just to give an idea.
I'll give you this one. Okay, I'll share you this one. There are a lot of prompts which will help you to craft your summary. There are a lot of prompts which will help you to write a project experience. Okay, and earlier I used to take maybe 60, 70 hours to write one resume. Okay, I have copied the prompt in a chart. Okay, you can use that. But now it
Thank you,
can
sir.
be done in a 4 or 5 hours because I have built so many prompts. And this prompt will help to craft a resume very quickly. And sometimes even you will surprise to see your resume. Okay. 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 Anything else? I think I am done with the topics what I have planned to cover. But if you have any questions, I can stay back and take your questions. Even I mentioned I'll share you the template for the resume. So let me just open the template, explain you, and share you the resume template. Okay, give me a minute. I'll take your questions. Okay. Yeah, I'll open it. Let's go there later. Let me give you the template. And I'm going to give you only one template. Okay, and that's good enough. So this is the template, which will also tell you how long should be your professional summary. Okay. So just edit first name, last name, just put your mobile number, email ID, city. Okay. Here you see we are highlighting the very important skills. So generally this should be those 3 primary skills, the core competencies. Because if you see, whenever anyone opens your resume, this 1/3 of your resume is what is very important. Even the ATS is gonna give you benefit if you embed lot of keywords in this 1/3 of part of your first part of your resume, the 1/3 page of the first page of your resume, because that is what is going to give you more importance. And here we are embedding the not detailed list of skills, okay, but very core skills, primary skills, only 3 or 4 which can fit into one line. That's it. The detailed skills you can write later at the bottom. Okay, you see there is a technical skills, and here you can group the skills in a different clusters so that it is easy to understand. Don't write it as a paragraph. Okay, have 4 or 5 different categories and club those skills into those categories. Now, if you see the work experience, generally you may not require to describe here. So you can remove this, but have a company name, the designation, which city, state you are working, and from when to where. Okay, so this can be very short if you are describing projects in detail. If you are not describing projects in detail, you may describe here. Then you will not have a project section. Education, this can be pulled down. Okay, the education can be later. Okay, why I don't see here? 1 second. Okay. Am I in the right template? This is a template. Okay, this is the latest updated template. Okay, so the work experience. Okay, 2 to 3 lines. If you want to describe, you can. Otherwise, you can get rid of it. Projects. Yeah, every project have 5 to 7 bullets, not even more than 7. Okay, not even less than 5. Okay, then it doesn't make sense to put that particular project there. Okay, then it means that you don't have enough things to tell about that project, highlight about that project. Okay. Okay. So describe your projects, education. Okay. Even mention 10th and 12th qualification. I see many of you don't put that. Okay. Put your 10th and 12th as well. Certifications, describe them. Now, writing 1 line or 2 lines about the certification will help you to give more keywords. I'll show you one example. So if you go here, okay. Now, many of you, not my resume. Okay. Okay. I'll show you one of the resume. Okay. This resume. Now, if you see, she has a lot of certification, the professional Scrum Master. Now, by describing what you achieved here, now you see, we are adding this PSM keyword one more time. So you see, the Scrum keyword is added one more time. The Agile, do you see Agile somewhere? No. Okay. The Scrum is added a couple of times. So when you describe 1 or 2 lines about the certification, what you learned here, we are stubbing the keywords, the skills. Now, instead of writing just a Scrum Master certification, I have seen some of you only write PSM, not even the efforts to expand that. Now, by expanding what is happening, the Scrum Master is coming as a keyword. And if you are not doing that, you are missing on that keyword. Because many people will look for the Scrum roles. They will search with a Scrum. Agile methodologies. That could also another good keyword target. Right now, by describing this particular certification, we are adding tester as a keyword, the test manager as a keyword, the skill, the test techniques. Okay, do you see the test techniques? Okay, maybe no. Okay, the software quality, another keyword, right? So take an effort to describe the keywords, the certifications, so that you get opportunity to repeat those skills, the keywords, what you should target. Now, she don't have a PMP certification and she was applying for the project management job. So what we did is we added a courseware. We are not saying that she is a PMP certified, but we are showcasing that she is preparing for it. So do you see PMP is there in her resume now, though she don't have this certification. Okay, so we have described as a courseware that she has attended this training and she is on the way to get this certification. I see some of you put PMP and put in the bracket in progress. Now that's not going to help you. But yeah, if you write this, you are also describing what is that you have learned here. Now you see here there are a lot of keywords. The project management is keyword, right? Also, what else you see? Yeah, the PMP is repeated multiple times. Here you can see the skills also, the project management, the stakeholder management, communication management. So these keywords have also been repeated. So though she do not have a PMP certification, but if someone is searching for a certified project manager, this profile will also show up because PMP is mentioned. Okay. So there are a lot of smart ways. Okay. Okay. So make sure that you describe your certifications. The course where the skills are missing, you are not able to highlight the skill through your project experience. You don't have those certifications, but you are already on it. Maybe use this. This could be optional section. Generally, the courseware section will help you to highlight those missing skills which you don't have with your experience. But you wanted to explore, you are ready to learn those skills, and yeah, yeah, you are showing uh, your eagerness to learn those skills and then do the best in this. Okay, leadership experience, extra curriculum. This could also be additional optional things. If you have, you can add. If you don't have, you can leave. The additional experience is something where you are documenting some non-relevant experience. Maybe you worked as a teacher initially, right? Again, look for the transferable skills. Even if you have worked as a teacher, you can still have some kind of a management skills, right? You could have managed the stakeholders there as well. So when you are writing something about this additional experience, non-relevant experience, see what are the transferable skills and highlight those. So this could be there if you have some non-relevant experience. Otherwise, you can get rid of this. Again, these additional information if you have some interest, languages. Again, I'll say you can only put this when you have something special, extra special, otherwise not needed. Okay, mentioning hobbies, also not needed, right? Dancing, cooking, reading, they're not going to help you, right? So no need to mention that. Okay, but something which is related to your job, then it makes sense. Otherwise, it's okay. All good. So I'll share you this template. You can start using this template. Okay, and yeah, it's a simple template, but yeah, this is how it should look like. Okay, don't go for more fancy things. Okay, it's gonna make it very difficult to read your resume for the software. So I'm gonna share the file here itself. Okay, you should download it. Okay. Any other questions?
Mr. Sagar, I have three questions. I will conclude in a very short way. The first question is that the same format we can use for the international jobs? Especially, I'm just focusing in European country because they are saying their format is something different and all like that.
What is the format? Do you have?
No, I don't have, but they are just mentioning.
Okay. Not needed. Okay,
Okay.
not needed. You can go with the one resume and that's enough. Okay.
Okay.
Somehow I'm not able to share the template here. Okay. I'm not able to attach a file here, but I'll ask Rahul to share it after this session. Okay.
And the second question is that suppose we want to build a resume and you have very brilliant skill and survey you did. It's possible to you are giving some additional services to support the building of
We
CV.
are gonna work with a ShriLearning Rahul. Okay. So maybe Rahul will send you maybe some form or something. Okay, I don't know what is that he has planned. But yeah, so we will come up with some workshop if a lot of people are interested. Okay. Generally, whenever I conduct, it would be a 5-day workshop. Okay, full of action-oriented workshop. Okay, because it's not gonna complete in 1 hour or even 1.5 hours. Okay, so there are a lot of things. Okay. So generally, whenever I do this, I do as a 5-day workshop. Okay, so every session, 1.5 hour session, and I will help you with all these prompts so that uh, so we start with identifying job descriptions, the skills, and using this job description skills and your experience. I can help you to craft your resume. Okay, so we are gonna work on this. So you can share your interest to Rahul and the ShriLearning, and we'll come up with a plan. Okay.
And that resume has to please share that resume for us template.
Sure, sure. I'm not able to upload here. Okay.
There is
Uh,
restriction put by Rahul, I think.
okay, let me see. Okay. Every one of you have a link to that Google Drive, right? So where you have uploaded your resume. Let me put it there and you can download it from there. Okay. So this is one.
Uh, Sajid sir, this is Anuraj.
Yeah.
So as per your presentation, the resume should be sequential instead of having columns or instead of having right? Maybe am I understanding correct?
Yes, your understanding is correct.
Sequential should be fit in one or two maximum pages, whatever the experience you have. Even you have 20 years of experience, try to fit it within these two pages or maybe one page, right? Possible.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes.
Can
Okay,
you
sir.
share the link of this folder, please?
Yeah, yeah, I'm sharing.
Uh,
And by what
Let's
name you have kept the resume? This resume
resume
template.
template. Resume template. Okay. Also, I see that you are not able to, yeah, copy the prompt, right? So I'm gonna paste it here. Okay.
Hello, sir. I have got one doubt. Like, say, for example, in the same company, I have got some designation changes or promotion. What is the best way to put that out? Like,
You can put that.
meeting?
Yeah, you can put that in the experience section. Okay, I'll show you one example because that will show that there is a progression. Okay. So if you see, uh, okay, not this one. So you can put uh, under the experience section, you can create a different. Well, I have an example for this. Okay, so you may be putting the same company but different roles. Under the experience section, you can highlight this. So if you have worked for the one company for the long, and initially you started with maybe a lower roles and you got a promotion, you can put that. And make sure that your LinkedIn profiles are also updated. Okay, because when you are giving a link to your profile in your resume, people are gonna come and visit. And if they find a discrepancy between your resume and your LinkedIn profile, it's gonna be bad impression. So make sure that whatever you're putting in your resume, the experience is matching. Okay, make sure that the experience is even captured here. Even you can add the project typing here. Okay, the certifications, mention each and every detail on the LinkedIn profile. You can't provide a link of your LinkedIn profile which is not up to date, which is not complete. That would be a bad impression. Instead, then not giving is good. Okay, so if you're giving a link of your LinkedIn profile, make sure that it's complete and it's consistent with the resume, whatever you have mentioned there. Okay, so prompt is also available in the Google Drive now. Okay, someone asked me to share the link to the Google Drive. Let me share. Rahul, you have? Can you share? Okay, let me
yeah.
grab other. I should be having it. Yeah,
Sanjay
I have.
sir,
Okay,
sir,
copy the link to the Google Drive. Okay, Rahul has already shared. Sure. Okay. Go ahead. Go on.
Sanjay sir, is it possible to quickly go through my resume and share your input? So it will be really
Sure.
great if you're
Sure.
okay.
We
Okay.
are not able to download the template
So,
from the drive. Achha.
yes. Okay. Anyways, we'll work out. Okay. I'll ask Rahul to share with all of you. Okay. So don't worry.
Uh,
Yeah,
Sir,
Rahul,
my resume is resume underscore
Okay.
Hanuraj.
Not this one.
Not
This is
not this one, sir.
this
Not
is
this one.
Okay.
mine, Sagar. Could you please validate also? No issues.
Even, I know your resume is about you, but still you should not use I. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So I see lot of places I. Okay. You
Uh-huh.
have to do this. Okay. Uh, hmm. Yeah, this is good. This is captured well. But I don't see quantitative outcomes. Okay, I don't see quantitative outcomes. Education, again, you had just mentioned MCA. Okay, you can also put more details. Certifications, again, you're losing opportunity to stop the keywords,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
You should expand this. You should mention when you have done this. What is
Gotcha.
that you learned? You can write one or two lines because I see you have space.
Okay. Okay. These things, right? Okay.
You losing Scrum here, Agile
Scrum
methodology.
here.
You can describe that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Noted, Sagar.
have,
Yeah.
okay, I don't see when you have to do this. At least the year should be there.
Year should be right. Okay. Okay. And Sagar, I mean, I have doubt. I mean, just I have one query in that one. See, I mean, I have a 16 plus years in IT industry. but whereas only 8+ years in the project management. So in summary section, what should I mention? Should I mention the whole experience details, or
See,
if I'm looking
and
for
yeah, so I see you have combined. Okay. So under the experience, you can document all your associations, the
okay,
experience. And you can have another section. Now here you are describing your projects, right?
right,
This should be project, and there can be one more section where you are describing your experience. Okay, so describe only your. Okay, you have experience here, right? Okay, this is same title. Okay. So I think you are describing 3 projects. This is good. Change this title to project. Okay, and
okay.
add one more section above where you are describing your association with the organizations, and that should be labeled as experience.
Yeah, that's fine. But what about in the summary section? Sagar, the thing is, I have a 16+ years in IT industry, but 8+years, but only 8+ in the project management.
That's
So,
fine. No one is gonna start with the project manager, right? How someone can expect that all your entire experience is in the project manager? No.
right. So then should I mention
See,
the same
to be
16
a
or the
project manager, you need some experience, right? So that's fine. Okay, you can always mention your overall experience here.
okay? Because if you see in the market section, right? So in some companies, just they mentioned that we are looking for 8 to 12 years experience as a project manager. So that's why. So when I keep those things in the summary section, it will be some what do you
No,
say?
that's why mention your overall experience. Okay,
Uh-huh.
don't
Okay.
mention your specific experience. That they will know from your project experience.
Okay.
Okay.
Got
Sagar,
got.
I have one question on resume. If you see this resume
One,
which we have
Pawan
opened,
was asking 1 minute. Let me close this.
yeah,
Which was there
Uh,
was another Pawan, right?
resume underscore Hanuraj, Saju sir. Uh,
Underscore.
yeah,
Okay.
Hanuraj. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. 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 So if you see, this is a problem. Okay. I
Okay,
don't see the contents are in sequence.
okay, sir.
The text is not in a sequence. Okay.
Okay.
So maybe, yeah, again, 2 column.
Yes, sir. I got your point. Yeah.
It's gonna mess up
Okay,
the
sir.
text. You don't need to give IDs and all, not needed.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
See,
Okay.
what you do is now if you
Uh,
see my profile,
yes, sir.
now if you go into the certification, you see a certificate copy here.
Mm-hmm. Sir, what I thought, right? If you give a ID, that gives more. To build a trust on,
They,
then more
they can, correct.
transparent.
They can come here. I understood. How you can build the trust is by making it here available. Okay, not in the resume. Because
Okay.
it sounds just the numbers, right? Okay, I
Yes, sir.
can't interpret these numbers.
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir.
So
Got
you
it.
can
Take it.
add all these credentials. Here also you see show credential. Okay, it will take to some credly link and all. So someone can validate the certification. So this can go on the LinkedIn, not in your resume. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Noted.
Okay. So I see no LinkedIn URL. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You don't need to mention shadow. What is this? You're underestimating yourself, right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you don't need to mention this. A lot of places they have said this. Okay, so a lot of areas you can improve this. Lot of
Okay,
areas.
sir. Okay,
I
sir.
just wanted to ask one point. Is it a
Huh.
good idea to show on LinkedIn that you are open to work, the banner, or not?
Again, it's not a good idea to show open for work.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
to your desperation. People will negotiate you like anything. Okay, so yeah, you will be undervalued when you show open for work.
Okay.
Okay, so don't
Okay.
use. Okay, don't use that.
Yeah, can you open my profile second? Akash.
Akash. Akash, I think your resume was good. Okay. So someone was asking me the examples for no, not Akash. Okay. Yeah, Akash only. I see a lot of quantitative
Yeah.
values. Okay. Yeah. So I see a lot of quantitative versions here. So I think your resume is good. Uh, Even summary is good enough. Work experience, I think. Yeah, this is good. Education, you can add other things. Okay, but I feel your resume is okay. Content wise, it is pretty good. Even a formatting is good. Okay.
Yeah, but my doubt is I'm applying for many job portals through company websites, but I'm
Ah,
not able to get any calls or any like that. It's been
problem is
most
you're not targeting for the keep. That could be a problem. Okay. So if I paste your resume here, you see, the project is coming 18 times, the manager is only 6 times, management is only 6 times, right? So I don't see the keyword targeting is going well for you.
okay.
And these are very generic. The project management is very generic. If you search with the project manager,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of profiles. Yes, you should have this keyword, but they're not gonna give you. Maybe your aerospace experience should be highlighted more, so
Okay.
that you get a specific interview calls which are relevant to your experience. So just highlighting generic skills is also not enough. Okay, you should also
Okay.
showcase your specialization, and that is what is not coming here.
Okay.
Okay, so find out job descriptions, find out the skills, create a list of skills what you should highlight. Have
Okay. Sure.
some generic skills, have some specific skills also. And yeah, that is what is I don't see in your resume, and that's why you are not getting enough. Another reason it could be how you are uploading this resume, how often you are uploading, does your job application portals are complete.
Okay.
Okay, so that there also you have to focus.
Yeah.
Hey, hi,
Sure.
Sagar.
Thank you.
Pallavi here once again. I'm also facing the same issue like Akash. So if you can just open my resume and see once.
Okay. Wow, so big resume. Okay. See, delivery is highlighted, agile is highlighted, the product, leadership, transformation, program, management. Okay. See, skills are not coming, right? And what are the skills you are highlighting? Very generic. Again. Okay. Can you help me with one job description, Pallavi? We have one job description.
Yeah, I can.
Just post the link in the chat. Okay. Sorry, I'm not looking into chat. Okay, I see a lot of messages. Okay, can you review my profile? Okay, Pallavi, you can share. Meanwhile, let me see another resume. Okay, let me refresh. What is your
Can you check
resume
my
file
profile?
name?
Dhanasek
Tariq?
Can you refresh the link, please, sir?
Yeah, I have refreshed. Which is your resume?
Raghavendra case.
Raghavendra. It is
It's there.
starting with R.
It starts with R. Scroll down a little bit.
Okay. Raghavendra K. Wow, so clumsy. Okay, you have used columns. Don't use columns. Okay. Too much of text, not readable. Okay, instead of one page, you can have 2 pages.
Okay.
No logo. Logo is not needed. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, okay. Lot of bullets, but what is the value you added?
Okay.
Stakeholder and team management. Develop a positive working relationship. How I can measure this? What is the benefit of this?
Okay.
Okay. What was the problem statement? Why it was required to build this? How do
Okay.
you measure this achievement? Is not coming.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, okay. Collaborated with the stakeholders in defining the project KPIs, business case. Okay. Okay. So if I look into this, it looks like a roles and responsibilities.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't see any value what you added.
It's there
Okay.
in the last significant achievements.
Okay.
Yeah, I would add it in the last.
Right. Okay. That should be highlighted and too many bullet points. Having 7 to 8 is good enough, not more than that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
This is overwhelming.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe this 3 bullet points could have been highlighted more.
Okay.
Okay. That could have been first, not the last.
Got
And
it.
along with the other 2 or 3 more. Okay. So have 7 to 8. Okay. 5 to 7 is good. 8 is okay. Not more than 8 bullet points in any section, under any project. Not more than 8.
Got
Okay.
it. Sure.
Can you check my profile, Neha Jain? Although it's in a wrong format, 2 column, but just check the content.
Okay.
Neha Jain. Resume Neha Jain.
Architect. Okay. I have to refresh.
Neha, yeah.
Neha. Okay.
Yeah.
Neha.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. I think summary is fine. Whatever you have written, content is fine. The formatting, yeah, you already know. You have to work on. Yeah. Even I see a lot of quantitative points. But when you put this, you have to also prepare for the interview, right?
Yeah, yeah, that is
Okay.
done.
Right. So there is a disadvantage of this also. Okay.
Yeah,
You should able to showcase these values. You should be
yeah.
confident on this value. Yeah. The interviewer cannot see whether it was 20% or not. Right?
Yeah,
How he
yeah, I
will
have.
evaluate? No, I'm just explaining for others. Okay. How he is gonna evaluate is by asking you the relevant question. And if you are confident in giving the answers, he can't question these values. So if you don't know the values, you can put something, it's okay, but you should have a valid justification, reasoning. You should be confident on these values in your resume. So after creating a resume, you should work in the background to how you can justify this value. Okay, you don't need to be this value should be accurate. How interviewer can verify? No, right? He can't get into your organization and see this KPIs and dashboards. No. Okay, so whatever you are saying, he has to believe, but there should be no consistency between what you are saying and what you have in the resume. That you have to ensure. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Okay, only thing change your format. Okay, and then you should be good.
Okay.
Can you
Hey
check
Saga, this is
Janardhan's profile,
Ravindra.
sir?
Some of this could go into experience. Okay, writing couple of bullet points here doesn't make sense. Okay, you can get rid of these things. You can just mention this association only in the experience section, not in the project section. These old ones, the last few. Okay.
So this is an experience only. I think project I have,
You don't have a project. Okay, then it's fine. Okay, then
but I
it's
have
fine.
project led. I have just put
At
the
least,
headlines. I think I could explain
at
them
least,
later.
at least have 3 bullet points.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
it's very less. Okay, let me help
Can you
Sir,
check
Pallavi.
Janardhan
Dhanasekaran.
Shivanathan?
I'll go. Wait.
Sir,
Okay,
can you
Pallavi,
check
I have
Dhanasekaran
some
profile once?
section. Okay. Let me just help Pallavi to identify the key skills. Pallavi, are you here? Okay. 1 minute. Give me a minute. Let me just be. Pallavi, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just replace your job description in the same prompt and get some list of skills. Okay. So now I'm just copying the enter prompt now. And let me paste it here. Okay. Okay. So you see, these are the some of the skills what you should highlight: the stakeholder communication, the leadership. Okay. Again, do you have some technical program management? Okay. cross-functional team collaboration, but all of these are, yeah, the primary skills, okay, not specific. What do you see here specific? Yeah, maybe data-driven testing, but I don't see any domain as such it has identified. Okay, process building. Okay, so these are some of the things what you should highlight. So that's why I ask you to not to target one particular job description, but target two or three. Grab all these lists and see what is that you should target. Okay, don't craft a profile only for one job description. Sometimes companies do not take effort to write a good job description. So if you're giving a garbage in for this particular prompt, it's gonna give you garbage out. Okay. So identify two or three more job descriptions so that you get a good list of skills.
Yeah.
And have some of those which are generic and have some of them which are very specific. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Sagar.
Sagar, can you check Jonathan if you want them to see?
Come again.
Can you check Jonathan if you want them?
Janardhan, right?
Jonathan, J-A-N-A. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, don't use this box. Okay. You don't need to mention section. With only certification, that's enough. It's not a summary, right? Is it a
No,
summary?
it's not a summary. It's not a summary.
Okay. You can just keep
The first
it
one
as
is a summary.
experience. Yeah. Here you can keep it only professional experience or just experience. That is enough.
Okay.
What is this automotive benchmarking? Okay, running cost. Maybe this should come under bullet point, right? Automotive benchmarking. Okay, this was your project. Okay. So
Yes.
I expect something here. It should go as a bullet point only. Even I don't expect this, or this could combine with this. Okay. With your this particular role, the association with the company. Okay. So this line is not required. If you want, you should put as a bullet. Okay.
Okay.
Bullet inside bullet is not required. No. Okay. This is too big to understand to read. I'll not go into details of this if I want to read too much of things.
Oh, okay.
Also, I see too many bullets, not more than 7 or 8. I think I'm repeating the same points for every one of you. Okay. So you should know these mistakes just by since I have reviewed other profiles. Okay.
Okay.
You don't want me to open your, yeah. This is what you have to highlight. You don't need to mention specifically that these are the significant achievements. You should only highlight the significant achievements.
Oh, understood.
Okay. Again, you don't need to put a name here. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Ravindra. Okay, Ravindra, 2-column resume photo is not
Yeah,
required.
that I got that changed. But look at the content.
Now, when you have a experience, you should highlight experience, not education.
Okay.
That can go last. Okay, this premium space of your resume you're not utilizing rightly. Okay, so summary should come, key skill should come, the primary skill should come here. Okay, and little bit of experience. Okay. Education can go last because now you have enough experience, right? 24 years of experience. So education can be a supportive. It can go on the second page, not obviously on the first page.
Okay.
This is good. Okay, I see numbers here. But yeah, so these are readable. Yeah, could be readable. Okay, but it is simple. Again, mention till present or something. So it's not giving a duration for the first project. Okay. Put this on the new page. Okay, don't give half
Yeah.
information on this and half on another. Accomplishment, yeah, this is good. Rewards. This could be one section. Rewards and let me open the template what I shared, and could go under a section. Where it's okay, it's opening. It's already open. So the section could be this one. I don't have here. Okay. So it could be rewards and accomplishments. Okay.
Okay.
I think it's
Okay.
that. Let me see if I have on the slide. Okay. I think it's also not here. Let me give you the exact title, what it should be. Yeah. So it could be awards and honors. Okay. I think some
Okay.
of you have publications. You can add publications as a section if you have some papers with the published. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we have awards and honors could be the section. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe you can combine those two. Certifications, it's good, but yeah, mention when you have achieved this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's fine. Only formatting and template you have to change.
Agreed.
Okay.
Thanks. Thanks, Avi.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Balaji.
Yeah, yes, sir. Balaji. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, columns. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You have to get rid of it. Again, these logos are not required. The timeline should come after, not before. Okay. Once you describe this, the timeline should come later, following. Okay. It should follow the rules, whatever you are mentioning. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you don't need to separately highlight achievement. The bullet point should highlight the achievements. It shouldn't be roles and responsibilities, but it should highlight only the achievements, the value, what you are showcasing, what you have given to the project, given to the organization. Okay, you don't need to document the roles and responsibilities.
Okay.
This is not a standard title, career timeline. Continued. It's not a episode. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Get rid of all these logos.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Again, the resume length, you have to work on the resume length.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Resume length. Okay. It's a
Okay,
3 page.
Okay, sir.
You
Yeah.
should have 2 pages or 1 page.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Sahar, I just have a quick question. Gautam here. So, should we upload a Word or a PDF format? Which should we keep?
Both of them are okay. Word or PDF. Nothing other than that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
So Word or PDF. Okay. Guru Priya.
Yes.
Okay. Somebody is fine.
First question I have is like I do not have the manager designation in my current organization. The designation is different, but what I'm trying to apply is for a desk manager or a kind of manager related roles.
Okay. So under experience, right now, are you doing a management task?
Yes, but it is kind of like a PMO job that I'm doing, but the designation is different here in Amazon.
You put that PMO designation here.
But the salary pay slips and other things, they
That's
don't.
fine. That is latter, right?
Yeah. So that.
Okay, see, organizations will have a lot of designations. Okay, some organizations will have a IT analyst. What is IT analyst? Don't know outside, right? You know within your organization, but outside of organization, people don't know what is IT analyst. Some people, some organization will have a designations as just an engineer. Engineer 1, engineer 2, engineer 3. Now, engineer 3 could be a project manager designation. So you don't need to put the designations what you have in your organization. Put the designations what are well known, what are industry accepted, what even other person can understand what is your role. It doesn't need to match what is there on the paper.
Understood. So I can update the designation based on my basically job.
Current role. What is the current job? Okay, you have mentioned here in the bracket. You don't need to mention in the bracket. You can directly put it here. Okay. And moreover, say whatever information you are putting in your resume, you should be confident. You are not confident, then putting it here is not doesn't make sense. Okay. First thing is that you should you should be convinced with whatever you have put in the resume. That's very important. Okay. If you are starting questioning on it, if you are not convinced, how you will convince other person? Got it? Okay. So first thing is that you should be convinced with whatever you have mentioned in your resume, so that you will be able to influence others, so that you will be able to convince others. Give me a minute. There is some drilling is going on. Let me close my window. Okay. Okay. What is the other question?
So basically, I have around 12 years of experience, but only this last 4 years of experience is relevant to management. So other things like can I just have it only relevant to some management experience?
You can have this. You can describe those associations. Okay. But when you are describing the projects, you can describe only the relevant one. Okay. So like under experience, you can describe all the association with the organizations. But when you are describing under projects, you can only describe what is relevant for that project. Okay. So now whatever you have done in 2015 or before that doesn't make sense. 10 years before, right? So you can just list down your association. Okay, that you worked for this because it's gonna count for your overall experience. Okay. Okay. Anything else? All good? It's been 2 hours, right?
Sir, can you see my profile? Is it Dhanasek mentioned?
Who is this?
Dhanasek Shanmugam.
Okay. Yeah, let me sorry. Okay, this one. Yeah, get rid of logos. Your summary doesn't look like a summary. It's a full 1 page.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not a summary.
Yeah,
Okay, so
this
you
one of the recruiting consultancy from AE, they advised me go with this format. Give a lot of information in a format. That is the reason I added. Earlier it was only 2 pages I was maintaining.
Okay, okay. So see, summary should be very short, right? Now this is a very big summary. Okay. We are talking about having 1 page or 2 page resume, and if you have 1 page itself summary, then
Summary.
okay. Okay. Skills, yeah, good. So you have done some clusters. This is a good part. Okay, certifications, yeah. So you can mention when you have achieved. Now this, what is this?
The project description.
Not needed. This you can explain during your interview.
Okay, sure.
What is this project about and all? This can go in the interview. Okay, you should just have a bullets. Okay, that to showing your value. That's it. Okay, don't describe what was this project for and what was the objective of a project. No, that you are gonna explain in your interview. Okay, you just
Okay.
mention your contribution to the project. Don't go and write what is this project for. Then that could be itself is a big document, right? You have to describe what is the project for. Okay, no, not needed. I see a lot of awards, but now this Cotton Award. Now,
Yep.
by knowing that you got a Spartan Award, I don't want to know that you got a Spartan Award. I wanted to know why you got this award.
Okay.
What is that you did a special that you got this award?
Okay, sure.
Many companies give an award just for the sake, right? Just they wanted to keep people motivated, and sometimes it will give to everyone.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
No,
I'll
I'm not
mention.
underestimating you. Don't take me personal. Okay. But
No, that's okay. I understand.
see, just mentioning this is not enough. I should know what was the problem statement and how the solution has brought us some value so that you have been received this award. Don't explain the solution that you can do in the interview, but tell what was the problem statement and how your solution has added a value and which rewarded you with the award.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so that should
Yeah.
come up. Just mentioning these awards not gonna give anything. Okay, I should know why you received this award. What is the value you added? Okay. Adding Tamil here doesn't make sense. Okay, so no need to write this. No one is gonna hire you just because you know this language. Okay, and it is English is mentioning doesn't make sense because this is a bit required, mandatory, right? Without this, no one can hire you. So get rid of language section. Again, that's not a marriage proposal. Okay, I see a lot of things you described. Okay, now again, this may not make relevance to a job position what you are applying right now. So get rid of all these old things. Okay, if I ask you some question on this, you will not be in position to answer that as well. So don't add this. Okay.
Okay, sure.
So only describe last 3 projects. That's good enough.
Okay, sure.
Okay. All good. I hope you had a value in this session. Okay. If you see it was valuable, if you want to learn more, if you want me to help in crafting your resume, okay. Yeah, so just yeah, just show your interest to Rahul and ShriLearning, and we'll work together and come up with some workshop where we can work together on your resume. Okay, and it can help you with lot of AI prompts. You don't even need any paid tool. Okay, you just need a template what I shared, and you need some of the prompts, and that will help you to craft your resume. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Any one last question, maybe?
The same. I have a question. Nowadays, right, video formatted profiles are coming up in the market. So, is that a right approach? We can
Yeah.
proceed with
See,
that?
you can. What you can do is on LinkedIn, you can upload to your video profile. Okay. So if you see, there will be a featured section, right?
Yeah.
And
Yes,
here
sir.
maybe you can add something. Okay. Add a link. Okay.
Yeah.
And you can upload your video on YouTube and you can give a link here. So that would be good. If you are okay to create that, put it on your LinkedIn profile.
Okay.
Okay. And if someone is coming on your LinkedIn, they can watch this video resume as well. Okay. So where you are introducing yourself, you are telling your maybe briefing your experience. Okay. Like maybe introduce yourself kind of question, right? So that is fine. You can add on your LinkedIn. Okay. It could be also a good idea to add a link even on your resume, but yeah, it's not gonna that much helpful because if people are looking into your resume, they will look into resume instead of listening to video. Okay. And
thank you,
all
sir.
these, see where you are going to upload this resume on the job portals, right? There you don't see this video resume and all. Okay, so yeah, it's a good thing that you can showcase that you are up to date, you're modern. Okay, but yeah, it's not gonna help you to land to a job. Okay, the videos are nice, but yeah, not gonna help you uh, from this ATS, right? So ATS are gonna just scan the word or video resumes, not the video resumes. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone then.
Thank you.
Okay. I hope this session was useful, helpful. You gain a lot of insight. Many times I see a lot of people underestimate the efforts required to craft the resume. Okay. But you should not do this. If you do this, you are gonna lose a lot of opportunities. Okay. So it's a wise to invest effort, time, money in crafting a resume. Okay. Okay, thank you then. Bye. See you again.
Yeah. Thank you, Rahul.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sagar. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.